We were talking about this off air with the NFL, and I wanted to bring it up to you guys. The fact that, Carl, here we are, the league is now expanding 17 games, 18 weeks. It looks like it'll now go towards President's Day for the Super Bowl. Your thoughts on the league expanding it and the money involved with it?
You just hit on it. It's money. It's all that matters. I remember, I'm old enough to remember when the words player safety were like the buzzword in the NFL. We're all about player safety. How can you tell me that you're concerned about player safety, yet you're adding another game? And I heard Roger Goodell try to spin it that there are more injuries during preseason games than there are during regular season games. So it's actually safer because they're eliminating the preseason game. Yeah, okay, I really believe that. The television deals that got done a couple weeks ago, this is why the Rays came in. It's another week of television. It's another week of revenue. It's all the owners have cared about. They wanted to get to 18 games. The Players Association settled at 17. I don't think it's a good idea for the league, but at the same time, it works out well for everyone's fantasy leagues that are in 12-team fantasy leagues because now you can play till the 16th week of the season.
Pat, your thoughts on this expanding to 17 games quickly, too, where it looks like we're starting this year?
Yeah, I mean, everything Carl said, valid point. I mean, but look, when you want to point out the hypocrisy of the NFL, you don't have to look very far, right? Like, I'm even done. But here's where it benefits the players, right? Like, Alvin Kamara comes out and says it's stupid or whatever the heck he said. The superstar players are not happy with this, but it's the guys that aren't the superstar players that will be, because the average NFL career lasts between 3.5 and 4 seasons. That's 3 to 4 extra game checks that those guys are going to see. And those are significant game checks. We're talking between $10,000 and $50,000, depending on how much these guys are making all the way through. It's an extra $200,000 that these guys are going to make in a career in the NFL. That's good for them. And then you added the playoff team, too. You could add another game check or two for a couple of those guys. You're going to have, and there's already discussion of expanding the roster, so you could have 2 or 3 more guys dressing on game day. You could have 5 or 10 more guys making an NFL roster. I mean, guys that wouldn't get jobs are going to get jobs. When you look at it from that point of view, yes, it's all about the money. The NFL is looking to make more money, fine. But there are going to be some benefits from players that aren't making, the $15 million, $20 million guaranteed dollars a year.